Personal and professional development have always been very important, and there was a real focus on this following the financial crisis in the late 2000s in the financial industry, because they had to restore confidence and trust with the public, and they did this through professional development. But COVID-19, I think, has brought a focus back, but this time on personal development. This pandemic is accelerating changes to the way we work. It's changing the customer proposition, it's changing the way we interact with our clients. And the skill set required now is going to be different to what it has been previously. The ability to adapt and change may never be more important than it is right now. And investing in personal development is absolutely critical to ensure both individual and organisational success going forward. It's a mixed bag, really. Some businesses are doing it very well, but some businesses still see it as a tick box mentality. And they get their people to do this development out with working hours. And they don't see the benefit of nurture and growth. But the research is absolutely clear. The businesses that really identify nurture and growth as being key part of the development of their staff are the ones that are really thriving in these times. So during COVID-19, I reckon a lot of businesses have re-engaged with professional development. They've started to identify what their staff can do and what's maybe missing. And it's this ongoing support during a time of crisis, especially during a time of crisis, I think is very commendable. And it's these businesses that are not just going to survive through COVID, they're going to absolutely thrive. There's a lot happening in personal development, but one thing we've noticed in particular is definitely a move towards more coaching rather than teaching. There's still a lot of the old favourites are still out there, so there's still that career management for progression and for successional planning. There's definitely been a focus on diversity and inclusion over the last few years, and will be with us for the next few years and for longer, I would think as well, because it's really, really important. I think there's been new ones like cultural transformation and employee engagement also seem to be much higher up on the business agenda than ever before, as well as things like forming sound judgment and decision making within the business. But I think one of the biggest surprises for me has been the re-emergence of soft skills. For years they were being viewed as discretionary by the business leaders, whereas now they seem to be valuing them as critical pieces of the workplace puzzle. So as much as there's new subjects coming in, there's still some of the old ones are still very effective. And I think what it just proves is that personal development can take many forms. And I think businesses that recognise this and tailor their personal development programs accordingly are the ones that are going to be most successful. There are lots of things that businesses could be doing, but I'm going to give you 3 points, 3 very simple points, because they are the 3 C's. They are communication, culture, and coaching. So let's look at the first one, communication. This is about having internal communications with clarity. These are internal comms that connect, that inform and inspire. The second one is culture. But this is a culture that listens. This is a culture that includes and fosters fairness and collaboration. What they build, they'll not destroy. Get your people involved to help form and shape the culture of your business. And then finally, coaching. But this is about development of skills, not purely qualifications. This is about coaching resilience and confidence, coaching the benefits of change, and then help coaching so that your staff can effectively manage their careers. 3 very simple points, the 3 C's, communication, culture, and coaching. Adopt them and you're on the road to success. There's no doubt that COVID-19 pandemic has thrown up many challenges, and for lots of businesses it's very serious. But with challenge also comes opportunity, and I think there's huge opportunity out there if you just want to go out and look for it. I think there's an opportunity to embrace live online learning better than ever before. There's so many companies will have known they were going to have to change to digital, but they'd never got round to it. And what this pandemic has done is just accelerate that whole process and allow them to use technology to engage, to inform and inspire, and use the digital form like they've never done before. I think there's an opportunity to build resilience and confidence in the workplace. I think there's an opportunity to look at how decision making is made in the new working environment. I think there's an opportunity to identify and nurture talent, new talent that's emerged in the new environment, which maybe wasn't identified as talent previously. And what an opportunity for them. So I think there's a huge challenge out there. We're not underestimating the challenge, but we're also saying that there's huge opportunity. And it's the companies and the businesses that seek out that opportunity, I think, are going to be the ones that come out the other end in a much better shape.